Familiar faces joining us over on the couch right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the program, our good friend Terry Rich. And Terry obviously been around the Des Moines area for quite some time, but his last stint involved the Iowa lottery. We all know that, and a story that blew up around the world.
And you've talked about it before with us, Terry, and we appreciate you coming forward and saying, okay, the book's out. Let's tell the story along with your co-writer, Perry Beeman. Thank you so much for being here as well. Okay, so what are you able to now say that you weren't able to before?
Because you said as soon as I can say something, I'm going to come on your program and I'm going to reveal it to everyone. And so here's your opportunity, sir.
Well, this book, Perry handled the fraud and the greed aspect of the research. I worked on the integrity side, and when it was all put together, it almost became comical in some ways. Like it started, we really didn't know what was going on. It was mysterious. But what we're going to be able to reveal is it was an $80 billion gamble. And it'll tell how a hot dog, Bigfoot, and a lotto ticket helped solve that largest lottery fraud in U.S. history.
Now let's just review what we are talking about in general too. When it comes to this story here, the basis for the story.
Ed? Well, you have Eddie Tipton, who was working for the Multi-State Lottery Association as an IT guy. Regular guy, you know, decides to see if he could scam the system. And he managed to do that in several states, but when he tried to get to the $16.5 million jackpot in Iowa, the Iowa Lottery and the DCI and others in Iowa didn't like the smell of things and never paid the prize. This is the book on how they caught Eddie Tipton in that scam.
Now, it almost sounds like a work of fiction when you're talking a hot dog and Bigfoot and, you know, $80 million almost, but this actually happened.
All this really happened, right?
Yep, and greed, right, Perry?
Greed, you know, greed was a big part of it. Terry came to me and asked if I'd help write this book, and he said this is a story of greed. So we examined greed a little bit and just in general and how this was kind of a case study.
So how much money did this guy have a chance to acquire by, you know, manipulating the system a little bit?
Well, he actually got with his brother and his friend approximately $2 to $3 million cash, and we stopped him on the $16.5 million attempt. So it was quite a venture.
And you said these were in other states, though.
They were all in other states, and that's why when you read that, hey, how come he still is trying to transfer some property and all that? Iowa was never granted restitution because we didn't award a prize. So as you read this, you'll note just a lot of little intricacies. I mean, it took so many different fingers in this investigation to be able to actually crack it, and I think we've got them all in there.
You do. How about that? Now, what was the first thing that tipped people off that just something didn't smell right?
Well, one of the things, the book actually opens with the Iowa Lottery on the phone with a Canadian lawyer who was representing Eddie Tipton but wouldn't say who he was. And the Canadian lawyer actually initially called the Iowa Lottery and said, I bought the ticket. Because how long had it gone on, Terry? Almost a year?
About 11 months, yeah.
11 months, no one had claimed
So it's coming down to the wire when you have to turn your ticket in, right?
1 year, yep.
So he calls in and says, I bought the ticket. And they said, okay, well, what were you wearing? They said, well, I had a sport coat on and everything. Well, they had the video from the Quick Trip of the person wearing a black hoodie, you know, large man, a black hoodie, and so they knew that didn't match. Well, the same guy, the lawyer from Canada, calls back shortly after and said, well, I fibbed, I didn't buy the ticket. And so then they had
ding, ding, ding.
Right,
that's where the fraud started.
It's like it already started bad. Why was it important to write this book? We've seen it in the headlines, the papers. The story has been told, or so we thought, so many times. Why the book now?
The book brings closure to the actual criminal case. There's a civil case still going on, but what this does is bring all the elements of the steps that it took to actually crack this case. I have so many people. It is a big story. It's a little bit confusing, and this just brings it all together in one place for historical reasons, if nothing else, to show why doing the right thing is so important, why following up on leads so important.
And does that go along with the Iowa Lottery? It's one thing, you know, when you're always seeing, you know, a possibility of winning millions and the dreams you can have, but it's like, no, let's bring it back to reality. There's a lot of truth to what we do and as an organization, and that shows you right here with this case.
Well, as public officials, we know and we talk to a lot of players, and the players say, I know the odds are high and I may not win, but I want to make sure it's at least fair and honest.
Right.
And that's what this talks about, and the decisions we made when many doubted that we should do that because it would be an $80 billion gamble. Lotteries sell $80 billion a year in America, and if we mess this up in Iowa, then it might affect everybody across
Ripple
the US.
effect all the way across there. Now, we also understand that the Bigfoot comes into here somehow. How in the world does Bigfoot come into play in this whole story?
Eddie Tipton's brother Tommy was a Bigfoot hunter.
Bigfoot hunter.
A Bigfoot hunter. And so he was hunting Bigfoot, and he had one of his friends, Bigfoot hunters, go claim the ticket for him so that his name wasn't on the first jackpot, which was in Colorado. He fell out of a tree hunting Bigfoot, and when he had the money, the federal authorities were investigating him for money fraud, and he was in the hospital under a morphine drip when they talked to him, and he said, I won this Colorado lottery. And all of a sudden, the investigator says, I better call Iowa because that was his brother up there they're trying to prosecute. That seems like there might be a connection. And that blew the case wide open. It took it nationwide. And if we didn't have Bigfoot, if we didn't have hot dogs in this case, it had never been solved.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Okay.
That's the one we're teasing with. Hot dogs also came in with Eddie's brother.
Yeah, Eddie bought a couple hot dogs, and that's kind of a long story, but it plays in. It's a funny story, and I might just add that this is really kind of a true detective story. This book would have been worth writing just to show how the investigators put this case together, because it's pretty fascinating, fast-paced, but it's also funny because I got to say there's some characters involved in this case.
Well, I mean, were they going down the right path? Did greed get in the way? Did those big mistakes get in the way? Have they gotten away with this?
Could they have gotten away with it? Never can speculate on that. All I know is somebody's always going to try to beat the system. Everybody's trying to figure out what will be the lucky numbers. I get that asked all the time, whenever we talk. So I think that the point is you always are on guard, and that's what the lottery organization, the Iowa Lottery, is here for, is to be able to continue to make sure there are good checks and balances as people play.
Yeah, now this sounds like obviously a story. It's in the book, The $80 Billion Gamble, and it's available right now, Terry?
Absolutely. You can get it on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, at Barnes & Noble, at the airport, or at the Beaverdale bookstore. So enjoy. I mean, it's something that is a fun read, and learn a little about it, and we think this will bring closure, which few people get in big cases like this.
Right.
Brings closure to a crazy case.
And when this was all coming together, and when you knew what the outcome was going to be, you were just gnawing at the bit to be able to tell this story so people can understand what you were going through over these past several years.
It's tough when you are a public official and you know there's an investigation, not to shout it to the world when you like to be as transparent as our group was. But it's important to let the investigators do their work. You have to believe in the judicial system when it's all said and done. And now that we're at that point, we're going to kick back and enjoy, and I think it'll be a fun read. But we've got it documented now with all the right facts.
And is this a screenplay in the writing as well? I think this is.
Well, when they replay it and we're doing this interview on a movie, who's going to play you, Lou? That's the question.
But I think this is obviously this has movie written all over it as well.
From day one, we've had people saying that. We'll see how it goes, but more than anything, we wanted to make sure we documented and let the people decide how it went.
A crazy cast of characters, and it's all here, but this actually happened, and we were able to,
So
you
true
guys,
crime.
The real
crime,
deal, true
we
crime
were able to
stories
stop
right here.
it in
Pick it up on
action.
Amazon.
Terry, thank you for telling us first. We appreciate that, man.
Absolutely.
You're awesome. And Perry, thank you for being here as well. Get this book, folks. This is something you're not going to want to put. I have a funny feeling once you start reading this, you're not going to stop to the end.
I love it.
Perfect. Wonderful. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.